Hey guys, good morning, everybody. Today is Monday, April 25th. Happy Monday, everybody. It is 6:21 right now. Market's going to open in about 9 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and set up the room real quick, and we'll get started with our session for today. Let's see, we got this right here. This right here. A few more things to add over here, and then we should be good to go. All right, a couple things to wrap up right here, and then we should be good to start off our session. Let me get this link sent out to you guys here in the premium. There we go. All right. Looks like we're good to go, guys. All right. Hey, Alexander, morning. All right, guys, looks like people are making their way in. Morning, Kenny. Morning, Saren. Morning, Dell. Morning, everybody. Let's see what I'm missing over here. We're good for right now. Hey, Peter. Morning. Morning, Maria. All right, people are still making their way in. Hey, Vahad. Morning. Hey, Marlon. Morning. All right, guys. So today is Monday, March 25th. Happy Monday, everybody. Hopefully, all you guys had a great weekend. It is 6:23 right now, so market's going to open in about 7 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and mark up the liquidity real quick as people continue to trickle the way in, so that we can start with our analysis this morning. Hey, Jennifer. Morning. Morning, Swally. Morning, Rishita. Morning, Lisa. Morning, Scotty. Morning, Andreas. Morning, everybody. Yeah, let's get started with our liquidity this morning. We got a lot of liquidity on the bottom. So if you guys can see here, price has been pushing up during London session, just London session. So, this can just be prepping for a drop during a New York session, because everything's kind of pointing towards, a sell today. It's just sometimes you get this where price ends up having a push to the upside prior in the pre-market phase, and then during market open, it just drops right back down. So we'll look over the bias shortly, but currently right now for my analysis, just looking at the chart from how it is currently, obviously it looks like it's going to be pretty bearish as it continues to drop lower. So just don't fall for these traps here, guys. I'm pretty sure a lot of people were thinking price was going to correct back to the upside because of the drops from Friday, but I don't really see that happening. And I'll show you guys shortly why. You just got to be really smart about this. Don't fall for these traps. And you can see price is already dropping. It's no surprise it's going to come down. But yeah, other than that, let me see if there's anything else here that I'm missing. Let me go back to the chat real quick. Let's see who else is here. Hey, Solo. Morning. Morning, Todi. Morning, Lisa. Or yeah, evening for Lisa over there in Bali. And morning, David. So hopefully all you guys had a great weekend. I'm ready to kick off this week. I actually started already. So if you guys have seen my profits, I took some V3 entries during Asia session last night. Just partial entries because the spread is super wide. The spread was super wide this morning too during London. It was like 400 pips. I'm currently up 2,140 off this account, 2,150 off this account, 2,140 off this account, 2,172 off this account. And my main account right here with the green strips, you can see I let them hit TP. I'm up 2,100 172. So I did post up the trades here. I was trading off my phone yesterday. I usually don't trade off my phone, but these trades they just look too good because the sells were just perfectly lined up. There was one here off the 10-minute and then another one right here off the 10-minute. I took both of them for partial profit because the spreads were so wide. I think this was like a 500 pip move, but the spread was like 440. So I had to only go for 100 pips. I had to accommodate for the spread. Same with this one right here. It was about like close to 500 pips. I could only go for partial because the spread was too wide. So that's why I locked in. Some profit there. Also looking over here at Lisa, I think Lisa locked in some pretty good profit this morning too. She locked in 2,507 off this account. And then I think she locked in even some more right here, 4,144 in total for the day so far for Lisa. So great work, guys, to kick off the trading week. But we will be starting off officially in a few minutes as the market does open in about 3 minutes. So see if there's anything else over here before I scroll over. Morning, David. Morning, other David. Morning, Al. Morning, JJ. Morning, Jez. Morning, Purity. Morning, Talanji. Morning, Miles. Morning, Steven. Morning, Professor. Yeah, Professor said, glad to see you're trading freely, Sean, not being concerned about the haters. Yeah, no, definitely, Professor. You know, if I see something good, I'm going to take it. I know some people are going to get upset, but here's the thing. The person that was complaining a lot, he actually quit trading. So I don't have to deal with him anymore. You know, the thing is, if you're too busy hating on other people, guys, you're not going to do well at trading, right? If you're too busy focusing on other people's profits, focusing on what everyone else is doing, you're not going to do well. So that person that was hating, he actually quit trading because he couldn't afford any more challenges. So it is what it is, you know, karma comes around. Anyways, I know, Maddie, right? Hey, Gallo, morning. Yeah, C6 said the market is a true equalizer. David said, I'm glad when we see all the earnings here, it pushes me to continue to learn. Yeah, no, definitely, David. All right, guys, market's going to open in about 2 minutes. Let me go ahead and check out the news real quick to see if there's anything this morning. So looking at the news this morning, there's actually nothing today for US. So nothing in the news, but analyzing the charts real quick, just quick analysis. Looking over here, retail sentiment is currently it's currently 62% short. So we're definitely going to be looking for some sells here. Looking over here at the fundamentals are currently down 113 points. So as you guys can see, it's a clear sell right now. If you look at the bias, it's just prices temporarily pushed up right here during the middle of London session. It was actually dropping early London and then it came up. And then it was just setting up for the drop here during New York. So market's going to open in about 40 seconds, guys. And then we will start with our analysis for this morning. So let's get started. Market's going to open in about 30 seconds. So if the market does open, we do have a sell momentum here. So we need to look for a strong sell candle. Basically a red candle with little to no wick on the bottom side. If we get that, then we'll look for it. We'll try to take a sell. Otherwise, we will be looking for an opposite push with a buy signal to indicate a swing in momentum to the upside. But I'm looking for sells here. So if I get a buy on the breakout, I'm probably not going to take out. I'm going to be looking for a sell because everything's pointing towards a sell, right? So market is now open, guys. Let's see what we get over here. We need a strong red candle. Just keep that in mind. Strong red candle with little to no wick on the bottom end of it. Market is now open right here. You can see prices pushing up, pushing around. Nothing really new here. There we go. This price starts to push down a little bit. So I'm just going to mark this up right here in case it does close. Sure the sessions are on. The sessions are on. So waiting for this to close here. You can see there's a lot of liquidity here on the bottom, but it needs to close as a strong red candle. This price pushes lower. So here's the thing, guys. If this candle closes too big, I'm not going to enter right away. I'm going to wait for the pullback. So it might retrace up. And you can see right there, it is retracing up. And then maybe I might enter as it swings back down further. But I'm going to look for the possible retracement here. Or maybe I'll just catch it for a little push. Price is pushing. All right, I'm gonna try to catch it for 100 pips. Damn, I hit my TP already. I entered for a split second and hit my TP. All right, so price might retrace right here, guys. Just keep that in mind. I'm gonna try to double dip into here again, but this is the breakout entry. Just be careful for the retracement to the upside. And my MT4 is freezing. Hit my TP again. So I just made well over 2,000 off this. See, price pushes lower. It's hitting liquidity. Hit my TP again. All right, so I locked in about 3,000 right there. I just triple dipped into this trade. I didn't catch the full move, but I did triple dip into that trade right there. When price pulled up right here, I made 100 pips. As it pulled down again, it pushed up, it pulled down, got my 100 pips, pushed up again right here, pulled down, got my another 100 pips. So I locked in a lot of profit off that, guys. So I'll show you my total profit, but there goes the breakout right there. Oh man, that was super quick. Nice, Steven. Steven hit his goal, so he's good for the day. So great work, Steven. And there you go. Make sure that you guys pull out of this position, guys, for the breakout. You guys can't get greedy here. It did hit liquidity, and then it pulls back up. So you can see right here, it's now pulling back up. So just make sure that you guys did pull out. My MT4 froze for a second there. I was kind of freaking out for a second, but it did lock me out at 3 full TPs. So I will send that to you guys here. Man, Mondays have been great this month. Yes, Longy just said that too. So Longy said Mondays have been great. I mean, the breakout's been great for the entire month, really. The breakout's been hitting almost every day, it seems like. So great work, guys, to whoever caught it. I'm sure a lot of you guys did catch it here. If you guys have profit, to send them in. I'm going to take a screenshot of mine as well. I made a lot off that. So let me just post this up real quick for you guys here. So as you guys can see, the breakout worked out perfectly because we had sell buys, right? You know, I told you guys not to look for any buys. Hopefully none of you guys were looking for buys because this was all a setup right here. You guys can see the setup. It just blows my mind because people they fall for this trap all the time. I was looking at buys, so I knew the sell was coming. Whoever chased the sell is buy up here got screwed. And then we took the sell here and it played out perfectly. Sentiment's perfect. Everything's pointing towards a sell. So I'm going to continue looking for sells here. Let's mark up. I'm going to remove these, those areas of liquidity because it's been broken. So let me just take a screenshot real quick of my profits. And then let's see what's going on here. There's nothing going on right here yet, but let me, this thing's dropping really nice. So hopefully you guys aren't getting caught, like suckered into those buys. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I was in other groups and I was watching people, everyone's looking for buys right now. And I was kind of just chuckling cause I'm like, man, these guys are gonna get screwed this morning once New York opens. So yeah, I saw a lot of people, I'm actually looking at the chat right now. See. Sorry, guys. I mean, it's kind of fucked up and I'm laughing at other people losing, but man, it's like clockwork. It's just kind of funny to see because so many people are clueless, right? When they look at the chart, I see a lot of people analyzing buys and there's no buys there. I mean, there's buys there, but not long term. Maybe short term moves, but man, I would hate to be in those groups. Okay, so. Let me take a screenshot of the rest of these here. Damn, I'm a heavy profit for the week. All right, Rashido, see you tomorrow. So guys, here's the thing. If you guys are having problem with consistency and you guys are going back and forth a lot, you guys might just have to pull a Steven, right? Just take the breakout with us in the morning and then call it a day. I've seen a lot of people doing that now. And a lot of people are finding consistency that way. Or you guys can hang on the live, but stop trading on your main accounts, right? That might be the case to help you guys, find consistency. Because everyone that messages me that doesn't have consistency, the problem is they oh crap, I just deleted everything. The problem is a lot of people keep taking bad trades after the main trade's done with. So let me just see this real quick. One. So I'm not looking for any buys, guys. I see price pushing up right there, but I'm not looking at it. It's just not worth the risk. Just want to make sure these accounts are the same. All right, and I have one more. Man, it's so much work to take screenshots of my accounts because I have 5 of them now. What the? All right, I'm kind of tripping now. My TFF didn't take any of my trades. Why not? Why did my TFF not take any of my trades? I didn't change any of my settings. It's weird. So weird. My TFF isn't taking any trades. I don't know if anyone else is having issues with their TFF. I kind of regret doing TFF now. I feel like I'm getting so many issues with them. Yeah, that's weird. Check my accounts. I don't understand. So my TFF lost connection. I don't know. Oh, gotcha. Patricia said, Sean, they're starting a new service supposedly. They didn't send me an email or anything. It's all good. I would have passed. I would have passed I would have gotten funded already on my TFF if those trades would have taken. Whatever it is, it's all good. This is why I don't like using trading companies or funding companies that haven't been established, because they're like super unprofessional. They're like, they don't tell you anything. Patricia said that they're changing servers. It's all right. I'll just post my profits from other accounts. But that is kind of annoying because I just missed out on like 5K off that account. But whatever. All right, so let me just take a screenshot of this one. I think we're good to go. I'm still looking at the charts, guys. I know there's a V3 that's possibly coming up right here. So I will mark it up, but I don't think this is what I'm going to take just yet. Because the market is moving kind of crazy. You guys can see here that's kind of spiking back and forth a lot. And this candle, this move here is kind of big. So I do see the V3 here. But I'm probably going to hold off on it. If you guys want to take it at your own risk, but I do think it's going to be a bit of a risky trade. Let me go and take a look at the 10-minute real quick. See the huge wick right here? When this candle closes, it's going to close with this huge wick. So I'd be really careful taking any sells or any trades at all right now. But yeah, this would be the V3. And you can see right there that it's now pushing to the upside, right? If anything, maybe I'll wait for it to pull back down. But I'm not going to enter it yet. So just as I said earlier, guys, I'm not taking this trade. I'm using the 10-minute as a confluence. You guys can see the huge wick right here on the bottom. This is why I wouldn't want to take the trade off that 1 minute there. Not to say that it's not going to come down, because it may come down. Our overall bias is a sell. I just think it's really risky right now because of where it's currently at. What I might do is maybe I'll enter late and just catch it as it drops back down. But I'm not really inclined to take it just yet. I just need some sort of confirmation. This will probably push up a little bit. Yeah, and you can see right there, it is pushing up. So I'm not in this position, just like I said earlier, guys, it's too risky of a move. If anything, I'll probably enter a sell stop right here to catch it as it comes back down, but I'm not looking to enter it just yet. I'm gonna watch it first to see if it, and you guys can see these candles right here, right? It's just a huge range. Right here, right here, and right here. Not exactly an area that I want to be entering trades at when price is just ranging. So still not in the position, not even thinking about taking it just yet. I'm looking for something to set up here, maybe on the 10-minute. There's actually a V3 here, but it already hit TP. So there was a V3 right there. But this already hit full TP, as you guys can see. So what I'm looking for here is I'm looking for another V3 to set up on the 10-minute, and then I'll take it as it continues to move, and I'll trade within that trade on the shorter time frames. So as you can see right here, it's not a good time to enter. So I'm not in this position, not looking to enter this at all. I'm going to wait for the next one to come up, and then I'll possibly look at entering it on the smaller time frames. Yeah, no, Maddie said, yeah, I agree. I can see it pushing up a bit, hit supply zones. Yeah. So Maddie's analysis work lines up with mine. So I'm just going to keep waiting for it to keep pushing. Anyways, let me just go back and take the screenshot of my profits real quick, and then we'll get started with this here. So here's a 1 minute right here. You guys can see it. I'll just leave that thing up earlier that I had. Right, delete already. Okay, so I'll leave this right here because you guys can see it is coming back down. It got really close to the stop loss. It didn't trigger it. Now it's coming back down. I can probably enter for partial, make a little push or something like that. See if I can maybe get in for 100 pips here. Oh, it already hit my TP. Sorry, guys. I was going to tell you guys I was going to enter, but I entered like at that opening area, and then it already hit. I was waiting for it to possibly pull back and then tell you guys to enter for another drop, but it hit my profit already right there. So it's still risky. You guys can see here, it is pushing around. I do think eventually it's going to hit TP, but I think it's going to be too risky here, especially if you guys are using a tighter stop loss, right? Because this stop loss here is 670 pips. If you're not using the proper stop loss, you might get kicked out of this trade too early. For me, I just caught it for a quick damn, I got to take another screenshot of my profits again. I just took a screenshot of my profits, and now I got to take another one. Okay, I'm gonna do this real quick. So let me just zoom through this real quick. I literally just took a screenshot of my profits from the breakout, and then now I got to take it again from that. All right, I'm just gonna do this really quick. Yeah, this is a lot of profit for Monday because I usually don't trade pre-market, and I usually don't double dip and triple dip into these positions here. I'm gonna see if my TFF actually took that one. Doesn't look like it did because my copier shows that TFF is down right now, which is BS. That account would have been funded already. I guess I got to max out my MFF first. I'll probably just do that if TFF keeps giving me issues. He didn't take the trade. Fuck it, whatever. Okay. Let me post this up right here. So we got that, and that. All right. My TFF isn't even working at all, Kip. I don't know what's going on with mine, but my TFF is not working at all. It shows the accounts down. Maybe because you're on the funded account, I'm still doing the challenge where I'm on the verification on it. So maybe because you're already funded on there, but I'm on the verification there. Verification accounts are not working at all. Let me see if there's anything else here. And it's just super annoying because I'm just trying to be done with it. All right, so here are my Monday profits right here, guys. If you guys look at the group, here are my profits for the day so far. You can see my main account here. I let them all hit TP. I'm only going for 100 pips right now, guys, because Monday's a risky day. And everything I pretty much, I'm just, oh, there you go, full TP. So there goes the full TP off the V3 that I was mentioning. As I mentioned, it was going to be bouncing around, but I did expect it to hit TP. I just didn't know when it was going to hit, and it did hit right there. So, yeah, nice work, guys. Yeah, market's been really good for the past, this entire month's been pretty great. So let me just post this up real quick for you guys. This is a 670 pip TP. So here are my profits. I'll just show you guys my profits real quick. I know there's a lot of profits here, guys. I will show you guys shortly everyone else's profits, but here's mine. So as you can see, all the green strips here, because all my TPs were hit, I made 7,303 off this account. Here's the copier FTMO, a little bit of slippage here, 6,588. Here's my MFF, 5,840. Here is my other MFF, 5,840. And then my TFF currently is at 2,140. So I only took 2 trades on there, unfortunately. It didn't copy any of the last 3 ones. So I don't know. I just find it weird that TFF never emailed me and was, they never gave me any updates. So I don't even know if I'm on a new server or not. But whatever. It's all good. My other accounts are doing better, doing fine. Other than that, let me see if there's anything else over here. I did see MT4 kind of freezing up a bit earlier, guys. So there might be a connectivity issue, probably because of the high volatility in the market. But I just got to check a couple of things here real quick. So just give me 1 second. Try True Forex Funds to see if I got any updates. Yeah, I'm on the website. I don't see anything here. It says the account's ongoing. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, we got a high low coming right here. Thanks, Maddie, for the update. Possible high low off the previous low right here. So I'll be looking out for it. Nothing here off the 10 still. And we're obviously looking for some sells. There's nothing off the 10, nothing off the 5, nothing off the 3, and nothing off the 1 over here. I'm gonna check a couple accounts here to make sure everything is smooth. This is like the hard part about having so many accounts, is that I have to go individually check a lot of these here. So these are both done. Okay. Yeah, the only problem right now is going to be on my TFF account. All right, so price is now pushing up, guys. I wouldn't look for any buys here, but I'll wait for it to come back down. So those accounts are good. Accounts are almost there. All right, solid. Solid profits so far. All right, so I'll look at everyone's profits right now. It looks like price is pushing up, so that'll give us some time to really think about, our next move. One thing that you guys want to keep in mind is don't rush into trades, guys, right? Like, if you guys see something good, then great, take the trade, but you don't have to like take every single trade, especially with everything moving so quickly here. Now that we have some downtime, this will give us some time to really analyze the chart to make sure that we're not missing anything. So I'm just going to post this up real quick over here, that you guys have this. And as well. And over here as well. All right, so let me take a look at everyone's profits real quick. So scrolling up, right over here, we have Scotty. Scotty locked in a total of 978. Nice work, Scotty, off your account right there. We got Dell over here locked in a total of 618 for the day. Great work, Dell. We have Lisa over here currently up 776. Nice work, Lisa. Kenny over here locked in a total of 2,142. Nice work, Kenny. Professor over here locked in a total of 11,100. Amazing work right there, Professor. Yeah, he took the breakout and the V3s, locked in a total of 11,000. That's huge on just 2 trades right there. He caught in the full TP. And Scotty over here wrapped it up with a total of 1,198. He took the breakout and then he took the V3 that we took just now as well. So amazing work right there, guys. Looking over here at the premium chat or the premium trade talk, we have John over here. John locked in a total of 6,727 right here. Amazing work right there, John. Alexander over here, I think this might be your challenge, right? So you started your challenge. Nice kickoff to that, locked in a total of 1,315. Great work, Alexander. Patrick over here locked in a total of 9,606. Wow. You guys are doing way better than me. I thought I was doing good. You guys are doing way better. So great work right there, Patrick. Lisa over here currently up 6,093. Nice. Kind of catching up to you guys there. Scotty over here locked in a total of 858. Nice work, Scotty. There was another V3 here. Sorry, guys. This thing came like way too fast. I just saw the chat right now. There was another V3 right there, straight to TP. So congrats whoever caught it. I didn't catch it, but if you guys did, great work. And this market's been a frenzy today, huh? There's every time we look away from the chart, there's a new entry that comes up. Whether it be risky or not, it still hits TP. So great work, guys. Let me keep going down the list over here. Alexander again here. Dang, so his first day on his challenge, and you're gonna pass your challenge pretty quick, Alexander. He made 1,300 off his breakout, then 1,010 off his V3 right here. Total profit of 2,257. Nice work, Alexander. First day on his challenge. Angela over here locked in a total of 400 total. Nice work, Angela. Took the V3 as well. Matthew over here locked in a total of 2,042. Nice work, Matthew. Patrick over here currently up 11,799. Professor over here up 11,000. We looked at that earlier. Nice work, Professor. And you guys can see here price is hitting liquidity, right? So don't be a sucker for these buys, guys. I can see people are still looking to take buys here, not specifically us at K2 because we don't fall for those traps. But I see other people in other groups that are taking buys right now and they're just getting slaughtered. Don't fall for those traps right there. It's still dropping. We're still looking for sells because everything's pointing towards a sell. Kenny over here currently up 2,142. Nice work, Kenny. Andreas over here currently up 542. Nice work, Andreas. Took the breakout earlier. Matthew over here currently up 300 off his other account, his second account. Nice work, Matthew. Tasha over here, great work, Tasha. Tasha is currently up 537. Yeah, not bad at all. Tasha said not bad for a first try, which is great. I mean, it's gonna be the first of many. So just keep them coming. Dell over here currently up 1,058. Nice work, Dell. Yeah, Kevin over here. Kevin currently up 5,525. Nice work, Kevin. Keep it up, man. If you guys are in your challenge phases, looks like you guys are going to be passing your challenges pretty quickly, maybe within the next week or so. So, big props to everybody here who's staying consistent. who's listening to the game plan, who's not going off track. You guys should all be funded pretty shortly. I mean, this whole month has been on fire. We've had so many people pass their challenges this month. A lot of people should be passing their verifications this week, possibly, if you guys keep it up. So just be careful with any entries right here, guys, because the entries are currently ranging around this point. Other than that, there was a pivot scalp right here. I could see you guys talking about the pivot scalp and it hit TP. So I could see that a lot of you guys here are catching a lot of these entries. There was a pivot scalp here, not one that I would have taken because it's such a huge candle, but yes, nonetheless, it was a pivot scalp entry. If this candle here closes below, this is gonna be another high low entry right here. As well, if it closes below this line right here, it needs to close below it. But it is getting close to the sessions right there. So you want to be very careful if you guys plan on taking this trade here. I got about 30 seconds left on the candle. See where it closes. Maybe you guys can take it for a quick little push. So I'll look at this high low right here. It's getting really close to the session zone. So it's got to close below the line. If it doesn't, just be careful. You guys got to get in and out of this. If you guys do decide to take this high low, you got to be in and out really quick. Because this the sessions are going to do some damage. See where it closes. It's not closing below the line, so possibly no entry there for the high low. Unfortunately, no high low entry. Price not closed below that line right there. So nothing off that, but great work so far, guys. See if there's anything else here missing. I took a speculative sell right there, guys. Sorry. I don't know if you guys saw me look at my 824, but I did take a speculative sell there. I only made 890 off it though. It's okay. I wanted to the speculative trade that I was taking here. I wanted, if you guys saw me, I was measuring right here. So I was trying to catch it like the last 100 pips before I hit the sessions. So I was just going for the broke right through the sessions and then hit liquidity down here. So another high low here. However, it's breaking the session, so I wouldn't recommend taking it. But yeah, there's another high low right there. This price continues to drop lower. I think I'm done playing with the market right now because it just hit all of the liquidity. So be careful if you guys are taking some sells because this might bounce right back up. Right? Just be careful because all the liquidity has been hit already. So if you guys remembered my analysis from this morning, I told you guys that it was going to drop heavy, right? Because there's so much liquidity on the bottom. And look what happened. All the liquidity got hit. So there's no more liquidity even sitting anymore. Everything's done. So just be careful if you guys, Talanji said the 10 minutes looking crazy. It's huge right there. Although we are looking for some sells, be careful for the retracement, right? Because it's overextended now. This is like way too overextended down here. I would just be careful and wait for the retracement, guys. Because it's just we already hit all liquidity. If you guys remember from the earlier, if you guys rewind the live session to the very beginning, I had all the liquidity sitting down here and I said price is probably gonna come down and hit all liquidity, which it did. All the liquidity is done with. So yeah, no, just be careful with this here, guys. You guys don't want to get caught because all liquidity is already hit. So I'm expecting it to possibly push. It might come back and then retest the sessions. And then when it gets back to the sessions, it'll either bounce off and drop further, or maybe it'll keep pushing up even higher. We don't really know until it gets to that point. So just be patient. Yeah, Charles said buyers are hurt. Sheesh. Yeah, hopefully none of you guys and nobody that you guys know were in those buys, because I know I was looking at a lot of groups. A lot of people were expecting it, because I mean I don't blame them, because if you're looking at basic trend here, of course you're gonna think price is gonna keep pushing up. But if you look at sentiment's telling you it's gonna come back down. So that's why we didn't even bother looking at any buys. So Anyways, back to the, I haven't even looked at everyone's profit. There's so many profits here to look at, guys. Let me, crap. I was, all right, so I deserve that. She was my bad. When I was playing with my, when I was trying to fix my copier, I accidentally turned off my MFF counts. So the trade's only copied to my, that the trade that I just took right now, only copied to my FTMO. Damn it. That's all good, whatever. It's not a huge deal, but yeah, that's, I shot myself in the foot with that one. It's okay. So I only took that last trade that I took, the speculative one, only copied to my FTMO accounts, which is fine. Take a screenshot of that. Yeah. All right, it's all good. Looks like there's a lot of lag in the market, an MT4 specifically though. So I might keep looking for trades, but I might try to take it a little easier now. But here's my main account. You guys can see it hit TP here. There's some slippage. Only locked in 890. It's supposed to be 1,000, but total profit off this account is 8,159. So another quick profit. So two. So that's, I mean, that's that. It's all good. It didn't copy to my MFF, so it didn't take everything. It also, there's also some little slippage there, which is okay. Happens. All right, anyway, scrolling up right here. So more profits here. Dell locked in a total of 1,058. Nice work, Dell. Harry over here locked in a total of 1,687 for the day. Great work, Harry. Other than that, let me just copy over some of the stuff from last night. Oops, that's not mine. Let me go here real quick. Now there's so many profits to look at today. I still haven't even covered everyone's profits from the breakout this morning, so I'll get to that right now, guys. Give me 1 second. Going back over here. Let's see. Tiana over here locked in a total of 2,082. Nice work, Tiana. And then Barack over here locked in a total of 4,249. So you went way over your profitable for the day, Barack. So great work, guys. All you guys are doing way more than you guys anticipated, which is good. All right, JJ over here locked in a total of 21K off his account. So he had a couple losses here to begin with, but then he bounced right back. So nice work right there, JJ. Nice recovery and back into profit. Looks like you held on to these like for a pretty big push for the the drop over here. So nice work, JJ. Dell over here with some more profits. He's currently at 1,339. So nice work, Dell. All right, I gotta copy this stuff over real quick too. As well. Yeah, it's a crazy way for us to kick off the trading week, right? These are a lot of profits to add up. Cern over here currently up 1,077 euros. Nice work, Cern. Still got more profits down here. Maddie over here as well, locked in a total of 309 off this account, 852 off this account. So great work off those two, Maddie. And I'm just saving all these trades for the profit post later, guys. And then Maddie again took another trade, locked in a total of 333 off this one. And then his second account locked in 1,500. So nice work right there, Maddie. Vincent over here locked in a total of 632 off this one. And then his second account locked in 1,489. Nice work, Vincent. Charles over here locked in a total of 814 off his first account. And then he locked in 1,482 off his second account. Nice work, Charles. Eunice over here as well. Nice, Eunice. Yeah, Eunice said see you tomorrow, Sean. Definitely, Eunice. So great profit today so far on your accounts too. You locked in a total of 129 and 15 cents off this account. And then you locked in 139.53 off this account right here. Great work, Eunice. Going down, Milzon over here locked in a total of 1,855 off the breakout. Nice work, Milzon. And then his second account over here locked in a total of 1,610. Great work. Both hit full TP. Marco over here locked in a total of 367. Nice work, Marco. Steven over here locked in a total of 1,395. Great work, Steven. David over here locked in a total of 475. Nice work, David. And you guys are on fire. Everybody's killing it today so far. Valentine over here as well locked in a total of 4,352. So as you guys can see, these are all different people in K2. It's not just 1, 2, 3, or 4, or even 5 people. This is like 10, 20, 30, 50 people in K2 who are locking in so much profit with this. You know, just off the live. We've only been on live for like 30 minutes. So great work. You know, if you guys aren't at this level yet, it's fine. You guys will get there. You just got to stay consistent. You guys have to continue learning. But yeah, great work, guys. Other than that, price is pushing up right here. It's doing pretty much what I anticipated, right? I mentioned price is probably going to push up, retest the sessions right here. And then once price hits the sessions at this point, it's going to do one of two things. It'll either break up and continue pushing up higher, or it'll just bounce off and come right back down. So, you know, it's just a matter of patience and waiting for this to really play out. Overall, our bias is still a sell. So let me look over here real quick to the retail sentiment. It's currently 63% short. We're definitely looking for some sells still. Looking at the fundamentals today, it's currently down 315 points. Definitely looking for some sells. Looking over here at the heat map, everything here is literally red. So, yeah, our bias has not changed at all. I mean, it's starting to change right here. It's still like some stocks are turning green, but overall, it's still very red. So I'm not looking for any bias here at all. I'm just waiting for it to come back down. So it's just a matter of patience, waiting for something here to really show us an entry. There's just nothing for us to take at the moment. So nothing here off the 1, nothing off the 3, nothing off the 5, and nothing off the 10 here. The 10's fine. I'm just looking for this to establish a new high and a buy signal. So I actually want it to retrace up a bit. I want this to retrace up slightly. And then once we have another V3 here off the 10, then, you know, I'm sold for another entry off there. So it's a matter of, waiting for it to really play out. Yeah, Maddie said, it's only 7:06. I made 2 bands. I love this trading stuff. I got to cut full time for a week to make that. Glad I never quit. Yeah, definitely, Maddie. I'm glad you never quit either, bro. Because, you know, you were literally like right there. A lot of people quit trading too early. Like Maddie here, he started trading. He's only been trading for like what, 6 months now. He was going to give up like after the first couple months, but he didn't. He kept going, and here he is now. You know, less than a year, he's making way more than he does at his normal job. So. Yeah, keep it up, Maddie. Now you just got to keep stacking up the funded accounts. That's really what it is. That's what I'm trying to do. But TFF here doesn't want to see me win. My TFF is green now. I guess the TFF is back online. Wait a minute. No freaking way. No way. No way. No way. My TFF was just lagging, but it took all the trades. I'm up like 9,000 on that account. No fucking way. No fucking way. What the fuck? Dude. Actually, no. It just took one trade, and then it gave me 7,000 off that trade. What the fuck? All right, so I guess I'm funded on TFF now too. What the fuck? That shit's fucking weird. Here, anyways, let me I dropped my phone. That thing, like, I'll show you guys real quick. So that speculative sell that I took earlier, it never closed me out. And then it closed me out. Now I'm up 9K off that account. But they still didn't copy any of my other trades. So let me just show you real quick. Oh, wait, that's nuts. Oh, that's tight, whatever. All right, I'm not mad at TFF anymore. So let me show you real quick. Here's my TFF account. Oh, not that one. Okay, so that last trade I took right here where I made 890, it copied to my TFF and it just was lagging like crazy. So it gave me, it closed out just now or a couple of minutes ago and it gave me 7,000. So I'm up 9,150 off this one. That's crazy. Um, let me check my TFF. Is it past now? I don't even know what's my goal to get funded on this. I'm like way past the goal. I was only supposed to make 8,000. I passed in like one trade. Yes. Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, I'm fast. All right, so I'm funded on TFF. All right, so I got another funded account, guys. So I guess that's my fifth funded account now. All right. Once I get a payout from TFF, then I can maybe recommend it, but I'm not gonna recommend them yet. Okay, so just FYI. There's still no entries off here though. So guys, I'm still looking at the charts. I'm not going off yet. I'm still on here. But here's my show you guys a screenshot. There we go, guys. There's the confirmation. Just got another funded account, 200K right here off of TFF. So I got 5 accounts now. Nice. All right. So yeah, pass right there. Congratulations, pass your phase 2. Make sure to close all your positions. Let me take this off my copier so I don't accidentally take another trade. Well, it came through. So damn. What a day so far, guys. What a way to kick off the trading week. Man, look, I'm gonna show you guys my profits real quick off my off all my accounts. It's crazy. It's freaking Monday. Okay, so here's my profit so far. And this is Monday, guys. Literally just Monday. Yeah. All this added up. I mean, this was a verification, so I guess you can't count this as actual profits. But overall, this is the profits for Monday so far, which is like this is like a whole week for me normally. So 8159 plus 6544 plus, and you guys could just disregard the last one because that was a verification, but it's now funded. So the next following week, when you see the profits on here, the 5th line is going to be a funded account. So, or maybe tomorrow, whenever they give me the funded account. So that's how much I'm up right there. So, all right, cool. So I'm just hoping TFF doesn't screw me over again, but it came through with that last trade. Damn. Lag, right? Anyways, back to what I had drawn up here. So if you guys remember my drawing right here, I mentioned price was going to come up, test this area. One of 2 things were going to happen, right? Price was either going to break above and continue pushing, or it was going to come back down. And you guys can see right here that the scenario did play out. It's right back down to where it was over here. Possible triple confluence coming, like what Maddie just referred to. Put this right there. Yeah, it's crazy. I've never had this many funded accounts before. Okay, now I guess I got to start another MFF just to max it out because I think you could have 600K on MFF. So I'll probably do another MFF and then max out my my TFF as well. Dude, that's a lot. So if I have 200K times 7 accounts, oh shit, 1.4 million funded companies. It's a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going. There's no reason to get too excited right now. Just got to keep pushing. Other than that, Gallo said Sean plays these markets like a video game. Yeah, thanks, guys. Still looking for entries here. There's nothing for us to take at the moment. Price is just ranging around this area right here. 10-minute over here. There's nothing for us to take. Looking for any possible V3s. Nothing off the 10, nothing off the 5, nothing off the 3, nothing off the 1. So I'm still looking at the charts here. If you guys have more profit to send in, feel free. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put this over here real quick to send out to the groups. So guys, I know you guys saw me got all excited right there from passing that thing, but it's all good. You know, it's just water under the bridge. Whenever you guys have, you know, a big accomplishment like that, you know, it's good to celebrate for a while, but you got to get your head back in the game. So I'm still looking to make more profits. It's only 7:16. So we still got a whole day left. So I need to just keep pushing. But it looks like the market kind of died down a bit. So I will be looking for entries here, but you know, main focus is on the charts right now. So nothing off this. Price is still ranging. I'm gonna keep updating these liquidity areas if it keeps pushing around. One thing that I didn't put up today was the opening price, which it wouldn't really matter because opening price is way over here. Where's it at? Right here. Or not even here. It's way up here. So not that it's necessarily, you know, completely irrelevant, but kind of is. This price is way down here and I don't expect it to come back up there. So Rick, hopefully you're not taking your back to open strategy today because it's not looking like it's going to come back up anytime soon. Or it might come up, who knows? You know, I don't want to say it won't come up because, you know, whenever I say that it does come up, wherever I think that it does come up. So, oh yeah, it did come up right here. Yeah. So Rick is right. It came down right here and it came up right here earlier, like way, like during the breakout, basically. So it did come back up. You're right, Rick. I just didn't realize it because we were in the breakout. It actually came up twice, Rick. So it came up right here. Initially, market opened here. It came up, came back down. It came up the second time, and then it came back down. But yeah, it's a bit risky. So nice work, Rick. Hopefully you locked in a lot of profit off that. It's gonna mark up 630 right here. And I was stressing out over TFF so much earlier because they weren't copying any of my trades, and then came through. All right, so that's a relief because it wasn't like I was going to get funded. It was just I just, you know, like when you know you should have been funded already, and then you got to keep going for it. That's what's kind of annoying. But I would have gotten funded either way, like for tomorrow or the next day if I just kept trading. I felt like I should have just done 2 TFS, but it's okay. Let's see what I got over here. I think everything is pretty much. Wait a minute. I'm just trying to check my other accounts now because I'm like wondering if my other accounts lagged too. No, I didn't. Okay. I was check my MFF real quick. No, okay. That's fine. That would have been crazy if like all my accounts lagged and they all made huge profit. But yeah, it was just the MFF. I mean, just the TFF. All right, solid. Anyways, price is now pushing back up right here, which is fine. I wouldn't recommend chasing this up. It's, you know, obviously it's just ranging right back up to this top end where this high was. And I wouldn't be surprised if it comes back down right here. Victor's asking, could it have lagged in a bad way and make you fail? Yeah, I mean, the lag could happen either way. The problem with TFF is I don't think it's the copier, it's their server because they're moving to a new server. So yeah, it could have lagged either way. If it lagged in a bad way to make me fail, then yeah, I would have complained to them. I'm not going to say anything about this though. I'm going to let them give them my funded account. But yeah, it could have went either way. Gotcha, Todi. Yeah, Todi said TFF are changing today the server. They will not use IC markets. Yeah, that's the problem with using a new company like TFF, guys. This is why I haven't recommended them, because when you use a new company like this that hasn't been around for too long, like they're not as established as FTMO. they're going to have issues, right, where they need to change servers and stuff like that. So it's just, it's just going to be a back and forth process with them. So I probably won't be recommending TFF to anybody anytime soon. Maybe in the future, but definitely not anytime soon. All right, let me just scroll up real quick and see if I missed anything. So there's a lot of messages here in the chat, guys. I'm just gonna try to scroll through them. If you guys had something important there that you guys asked, or here's the thing, guys. If you guys asked a question earlier, just put it back in the chat because there's just way too many questions here, or there's too many messages where I can't scroll through all of them to find the question. So if you guys had a question and I missed it, just put your question back in the chat and then I'll answer them as I see them below. But thanks everybody for all of your messages here. I just saw everyone. I was too focused on the charts earlier. Right, Mauricio, I just saw your message there. Mauricio said Sean's buying breakfast and drinks today, right? Let's see what else I'm missing here. Someone said, Sean, you're a legend. All right, guys, let me just scroll down real quick. Okay, so I see your question right here, Tody. Give me 1 second. Let me just analyze the charts real quick, see to make sure I'm not missing anything, and then I will answer your question. So, and guys, just FYI with the mentoring session, we're doing it tomorrow. So sorry, I thought I messaged you guys yesterday. I know typically it's on Monday, but we're doing it tomorrow because to accommodate for a couple of the newer members who have just joined and they can't make it today. So we're going to do it tomorrow. Just an FYI. If you guys are expecting the mentoring session, it's going to be the same time at 2 p.m. Just on Tuesday. So looks like there's nothing here off the 3 minute. There's nothing here off the 5 minute, and there's also nothing here off the 10 minute. So the only time frame we can really look at right now would be the 1 minute over here. But price is pretty much just ranging back and forth around here. So it's going sideways for the time being. So let me just go over here real quick and see. Victor said, I don't know if you answered this. However, when is the next mentorship? It's going to be tomorrow, Victor. So tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific. Tody's asking, let's see, hello, Sean. What time of London session can you recommend me to trade? I remember that one time during the stream, you mentioned the first 2 hours are not very good for trading. Yeah, so basically anytime after the first 2 hours, Tody, would be a good time for London. So I'm not sure what time it is in your time zone, but just basically the first 2 hours after is a choppy period where price decides to identify its direction. So if you go over here, I'll just kind of just shade the area. So you can see right here that there's a lot of choppiness, right? From like the first 2 hours, lots of choppiness, right? Price pushes up, comes back down, goes sideways, comes back down. And then after that, you can see right here that an actual direction started to. So right here, price went sideways and then a direction was established, right? So basically the first 2 hours, after the first 2 hours, you can go back and you can just do what I just did right here and look at London every single day. It's kind of the similar thing that kind of just pops up. So you can test that out to see if you want to back test it. Here we go. As price pushes back up higher. Price might come up, test the opening price right here. And when it tests the opening price, one of two things will happen. Price will either bounce off here or it will continue pushing up higher from that point. So it's another thing for you guys to follow. Let's see what I missed over here. Yeah, exactly. Kevin said prices moving up to lure in buyers, fake them out and drop. Exactly, Kevin. You're thinking ahead. That's exactly what's going to happen, or exactly what I see happening here. Um, One thing that I would be careful for would be I know there's a V3 coming up right here, but I'd be careful with entering this because price might not be finished pushing to the upside yet, right? The key area that we're looking for is going to be opening price right here. However, there is a V3 coming up right here. I'll mark it up just to show you guys, but I don't recommend people enter it, right? If you guys want to enter it, feel free. It's up to you guys, but I do find it to be risky. You're probably going to see it push up higher. It might drop. I mean, who knows? It might drop, but from my experience, I still think price needs a bit to push up because it's not even close to the opening price yet. But this is a V3 right here technically. Yeah, Maddie said needs to push up more. That's exactly what I'm thinking too. Yeah, no, exactly. Maddie said he might hit for 10 pips, which I agree. It could probably hit for 10 pips, but I do expect it to, probably keep pushing. Change some stuff over here. Change some stuff over here real quick. See if price continues to push around here. So much is needed on this account. Nice. Barack actually caught it for 100 pips, so looks like he caught that for a quick little push right there. Yeah, I mean, it might continue dropping, who knows? But I do think it's going to be a bit of a risky move here. So if you guys do decide to take it, just understand the risk with the trade here, right? So here's another thing that might be what might happen is price might come down, test the sessions, and then maybe come back up. It'll hit TP and then come back up. But I just feel like right now where price currently is it's just a bit of a risky area. So if you guys do decide to trade around this area, great, but just be aware of the risk. I'm trying to see how far is this? How far has it pushed already? It's pushed like 200 pips, 300. Let me check real quick. Let's look at everything over here and see where price is currently at. It's currently 7:30 right now, so we do have some time. Currently, we still have overall sell bias. So market is 64% long. Let's see what else we got over here. We got the heat map currently. Yeah, I mean, it's still pretty red. So I do think it's going to come down. It's just a matter of if it's ready to come back down yet. Check the fundamentals real quick. Fundamentals are currently down. We're down like 286 now. So they were down like 300 earlier. The main thing here though is that everything is still very red, right? Microsoft is like one of the big ones that are currently green right now, but they're not even very green. Check real quick over here. See which account I'm looking at the moment. It's only up 1 point. 1 point and 56, 1.56. Everything else is pretty much red. Johnson Johnson up 147. Coke currently up less than a point. Back to the charts. Yeah, it's too risky. I'm tempted to enter the trade, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna wait for it to play out. If it hits, great. But if not, um, it's not gonna kill me. I'm already up pretty heavy for the day. I don't want to mess up my profits taking something risky like this. I feel like the FOMO is just getting to me, so I'm gonna sit out of this one. If you guys are in it, great, good luck. I really hope it hits because I do think it will hit eventually. I just don't know if it'll hit right away. Similar to like what happened down here, right? I was expecting it to hit, but I don't like this entry right here. It doesn't look like a good entry to take. Yeah, no, exactly. Kip said, I'll catch you later. I'm gonna FOMO if I sit here much longer. Surfs up. Yeah, definitely Kip. So we'll see you tomorrow. Other than that, let me see if there's anything else I'm looking at. Yeah, no, same here. I'm gonna FOMO into these moves, so I'm not even gonna look at I'm not gonna look at the charts anymore. I'm gonna take this off. So as you guys can see here, it is pushing up still. So, and there you go. I wouldn't be surprised if it comes back down, hit this, and it comes back down. I'm glad I didn't enter the trade because I'd have been screwed. But other than that, let's see if there's anything else here. Dell over here locked in a total of 2,637. Nice work, Dell. Professor over here locked in 12,900. Nice work, Dell. Professor. So you grabbed another 2K off the V3, quick 100 pips. So in and out right there. Nice work, Professor. And then we got Brock over here currently up 4,794. Nice work, Brock. Yeah, solid profit so far, guys. D over here as well, locked in a total of 525. And then her other account locked in a total of 1,207. Great work, guys. D said she started a new 50K challenge today. Met her goal. Took a breakout for about 1,200 this morning. What was on her demo? Yeah, no, I hate when that happens. But other than that, and you can see our price is coming back down, right? So it's doing kind of what we anticipated. It was just a fake out. Price is still pushing up, and it comes right back down. Not one that I would recommend you guys enter late, but just for you guys to see here as far as the push. It's a pretty big push. This would technically be another V3, another one that I don't recommend people enter, because the thing is, our key area here to look out for is going to be the opening price, right? If price was to give a V3 up here, then yeah, great. I would take it and I'd probably ride this thing down to the sessions, but it's not there yet. And then the thing is, if you enter a trade here, you're going to go into some massive drawdown before it gets to that point, right? It's like 860 pips. So I don't recommend anyone enter any trades at the moment until it gets close to this point here. Once it gets close to here, then you can start to look for the push back to the downside. Maddie said, almost enter that. Thank God I didn't. Yeah, guys, you guys just got to be patient, right? Just listen to my analysis here. I know this is tempting. I know a lot of people are probably getting FOMO, but don't enter any trades here until price gets close to the opening price, because this is the key area that we're looking out for. We're looking for the rejection off this. Yeah, Maddie said, yeah, your analysis saved me. Thanks, bro. Yeah, no, you're fine, Maddie. Just be patient. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to put your questions in the chat. I'm not really looking to take any trades at the moment. So if you guys have any questions, I can answer whatever you guys need help with. As you can see, price is getting close to the opening price right here. Let me go to the 10-minute real quick. All right, this is perfectly fine. This is exactly what I was looking for. So you guys can see here on the 10, price is pushing up and we're getting a buy signal. So if we're getting this right here, this can set up for a V3 on the 10-minute, which is perfect. It's gonna be a huge candle or a huge drop right back down. Just gotta wait for it. All right, so let me scroll up real quick and see if I'm missing anything over here. Oh, nice. Looks like some of you guys did take the sell earlier. You guys did make profit. So Nick took it. Looks like he said, I got a good entry and hit my TP in seconds. Nice work. And Brock over here as well. Yeah, Brock said, yes, Sean, understand the risk. If you can mitigate the risk, trade, take the trade fully aware. Yeah, no, definitely. All right, so let me check this real quick. I want this to close with the buy signal. So I need this to close with the buy signal in order for me to look for any V3s on the 10. If we don't get that buy signal there, we're not going to be able to take any V3s because we need a pending sell to follow it. Rami said, hey, Sean, why do you use the buy signal? What do you mean, Rami? Like, why are we looking for the buy signal? Because you can't take a V3 unless you have a pending sell. So if we get a, like for this right here, right, there's a V3 here because there's a high and there's a following red candle, but there's a pending sell. So you can take this. If you don't have a buy signal here, you can't get a pending sell because there's a pending buy that's coming. So if this doesn't close, then we can't take any V3s because it doesn't fit the requirement. I feel like a lot of people miss that requirement. It's like, that's like one of the most important requirements, that you need a pending signal in that direction. So yeah, Rami, I think you might have just forgotten about it, but a lot of people forget about that. That's one of the main things. If Milazan said, yeah. So if Milazan is, he's in his old group, they're buying US30. So good luck to them if they end up, or they were buying earlier. I see. Wow. So they did buy. So they bought earlier and they got stopped out pretty badly, it looks like, because their entry was like 2 hours ago. So if you were to take a buy 2 hours ago, see that real quick. Geez. So let's see day range. Let's go back 2 hours. Oh, geez, they got slaughtered, man. They took the buy right there. They literally caught the waterfall down. So they took a buy right there at like 528. Price came right back down. Jeez. Yeah, hopefully none of you guys are in that group. All right, so other than that, let's see, there's no pending buy. I mean, the buy didn't come up yet. We still have a minute left, so hopefully this pushes up a little bit to get that going. But yeah, I mean, still nothing there. So other than that, let me see if there's anything else here. Clean this up a little bit. All right. Yeah, this thing's dumping out. Yeah, so if you guys are chasing that buy, I mean, you're getting screwed right now, basically. This price continues to push around. Yeah, it's pretty much a stop loss hunt, just like what Maddie said over here. It's going down to hit this liquidity right there, it looks like. Where price is currently at. It's probably push down, hit the liquidity, and then push lower a little bit. So there you go, hit liquidity. Did exactly what we anticipated, right? And there he goes, it pushes right back up. You know, it's the same patterns that repeat itself, guys. Like when you guys draw the liquidity here, you kind of have an area where price is going to hit, like, you know, price is probably going to hit that point. And there it goes, it hits liquidity, now it just stays flat. And then now as it stays flat, people are going to be like, okay, what am I going to do now, right? People are thinking whether they want to ride it back up or keep it dropping. And there he goes, it drops even further. And then here we go, it goes right back to the sessions right here. Boom, sessions. Bounce right off it. One of two things will happen. Price will bounce off it, or it'll break through and continue dropping to the next areas of liquidity right here. Guys, and yeah, Maddie said right back to where it was. It almost like that push never happened. Yeah, so like what I said earlier, guys. So like, see how this fake out right here happened? I was mentioning, you know, if you get a V3, well, this was a V, well, not technically not, because it was a sell signal. But if you guys remembered, I said, you know, if you're looking for a sell, wait until it gets close to opening price right here, right? And then it got close to it right there, like really close. and it came all the way back down. So this is just like it's just noise. I kind of pushed price up and it came right back down to where it was earlier. Yeah, the candle is just way too big. So glad to see that a lot of this stuff is starting to make sense to a lot of you guys here. A lot of times it just takes a matter of, I was looking to see if there was a high low here. It just takes a matter of repetition, right? Because the thing is, if you guys have been on my live sessions for like the past year, we cover the same thing every single day. If you sit on every mentoring session, we cover almost the same things, every single day. Our strategy never changes. It's always been the same. There's just little nuances that we look at. Like, before we never used a heat map. Thank God, like CT gave us this. So like now we use this pretty much daily, which goes hand in hand with our fundamentals here. This just gives you a better picture as to like where things are moving versus just looking at a number here, right? Because we usually just use the number. Now that we have the heat map here, this makes it just makes things a lot easier to see. Like if you see this all red, price is probably going to come down, right? And thanks to Sisuk over here for sending us this, because the normal IG was like this over here would like lag sometimes and it wouldn't update. But thanks to Sisuk for giving us this link, it gives us a better update that it is actually updating. So now it's all teamwork, guys. Everyone here is helping everybody, and everybody is profiting. So it's really what it is. Gallo over here sent in his profits. Nice work, Gallo. Locked in a total of 1,865 for the day. Great work, Gallo. Going over here, let's see. Barack said, now got to wait for the balance of 5 days. So Barack over here just passed his FTMO. Nice work, Barack. So another member here with a past FTMO. Looks like you're funded, right? This is your funded account. Yeah, so you're now funded, Barack. We got another member here who just got funded on FTMO. So big congrats to you, Barack. I know you've been waiting for this day for a while. Right, so I got funded on the TFF. Barack got funded on his FTMO. Yeah, congrats, guys. Professor over here, 12,900. Nice work, Professor. Yeah, so you guys are getting smart. Like Professor's starting to trade like me here. He said, grab another 2K off the V3, quick 100 pips. So in some situations like this where the market's moving kind of iffy, it's kind of smarter to just take these 100 pips than taking the full move. You can always double dip into it, triple dip, to make that full 500 pips, but you're on the safer side if you take 100 pips when you're not sure if price is going to push fully. Nick over here as well, locked in a total of 628. He did the same thing. He took a V3 for a partial move, only 100 pips versus the entire push, which was like, I think 600 pips or 500 pips. So great work right there, Nick. Other than that, I think that's it right now. Vincent over here as well, locked in a total of 3,331. Nice work off this account, Vincent. And then his second account over here, locked in a total of 4,687. So great work, Vincent. Anything else here? I think that's it for right now. Mark over here as well. So he said done for the day, locked in a total of 573. Nice work, Marco. And Marco's doing this off the, I think Marco's doing this off the YouTube. So, if you guys are on the YouTube, you guys can still profit, right? Eventually, you guys are obviously going to want to know the strategies, learn the strategies, and have access real time, because right now it's easy for people to enter trades late, right? Because price is moving directional. Like you're able to enter sells, and if you enter late, it still drops further. The thing is, when the market is moving kind of tight, it's nearly impossible to take trades off of YouTube because it is delayed. So just keep that in mind. If you guys are on the YouTube, the video stream is delayed. It's like 30 seconds or more delayed. So if the market's moving fast, I'd be very careful taking any of the scalps. But if you guys are on the Zoom, you guys have it real time, so you guys aren't going to miss anything. So just FYI, but great work right there, Marco, with your profit so far. Other than that, I think that's it for right now. Let me see if there's anything else here that I'm missing. No, So it's 7:46 right now. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to put them in the chat. Otherwise, I'm going to wrap this up in a bit. It's getting close to 8. So let me just scroll up real quick. Professor said, don't want a FOMO. Great day of profits. See you good folks tomorrow. Thanks for everything you do, Sean. Definitely, Professor. So, that's the cue right there, guys. If you guys are happy with your profits and you guys know that you guys are probably going to FOMO into some bad trades, it's probably best that you call it a day, like like a few of the others here. See if there's anything else here that I'm missing. I think that might be it for right now. Victor said, I want to get better at those speculative moves you make. Can you make more of them? Would that be a mentorship question? Could you talk more? So we've talked about these before, Victor. This is something that I don't want to teach you guys because this is just going to make you take bad trades, right? Because the thing is, if you're taking speculative trades, you already know what's going on. I mean, you yourself, like, you're an experienced trader, so you know where price is going. So you can take speculative trades if you know where price is going to be going. But I mean, for the most part, it's speculative because you analyze something, but you're not using an actual strategy. Like, for example, here, when price pushed down to liquidity, like, I'm going to use this for an example, right? Say, for example, we have a bullish bias, right? Price is pushing up right here. Oh, sorry, wrong tool. Say price goes up here to the opening price, and then it breaks above, right? Where do you think price is going to go? It's going to hit these areas of liquidity, right? So that's what a speculative trade is. I mean, speculative is all of, like, it's speculative because there's no real reason behind taking the trade. You're just taking it because you're speculating that price is going to get to that area, right? It's like exactly what it's called, speculative. There's no strategy being taken, so I can't teach you anything to take speculative because you have to actually see it. Like, if you're looking for a buy here and you see price pushing up and you see all of these areas of liquidity, well, you can take trades like between this area. If price breaks above here, hits this liquidity, and you think price is going to push up to the next area of liquidity, that's speculation right there, right? It doesn't mean that it's going to happen, but odds are it's probably going to happen, because if it does hit this point, it's going to push up to that next level right there. So speculative trades isn't something that you can really teach someone. You either got it or you don't, right? It's not taking random trades. It's more so taking a trade in a direction that price is going to push, and then it'll keep pushing. So if I go over here to, okay, so the clean chart's actually a better, actually it's not. Here, let me just do this real quick. I'm trying to find an area where I can draw without messing up the charts. Let me see if I could find something here. Without, sorry, this one doesn't even have anything on it. It doesn't have any indicators. Here, let me just make a copy of, if I can make a duplicate of this. Okay, let's make a copy. Okay, so this is what I'll do here. So this isn't something that you can really be taught, right? This is something that you kind of pick up along the way. Like, I know you haven't been on the lives for a while, Victor. So when you're on the lives more, you'll be able to see what I see on the market. Like, let me just go over here to, where was market open? 6:30. Here's like, so, okay, so market was open right here at 6:30. What I do before market is I drop the liquidity areas, right? So you got areas right here that price is going to hit, right? So your probability is that price is going to push to the bottom right here, and it's going to hit these areas, right? Because you have liquidity marked up. So this is where market opened up at. And right here, if you're looking for a sell, like, for example, we took the breakout, right? So this is a breakout right here. Odds are price is going to push down and hit these areas, right? So for example, if you're waiting for price to hit these areas, there you go. See, so, I mean, it happens so quickly, but we're taking the breakout here and we're expecting price to hit these areas of liquidity. So even though you don't have an entry here, but you do have the breakout, just saying, for example, if you don't have an entry here, you could expect price to push down and hit this point. So you can go and catch a speculative move because you're speculating that price is going to drop down here. So, like, for example, if you're going for 100 pips, there's 100 pips right there. You don't have to take the full move, but you can take a speculative move between here. Like, say, for example, you think price, when it hits this point, it's going to hit this next point. you can take a quick 100 pips within that point, and then vice versa. If price hits this point, you know price is probably going to push a little lower, so you can go again for another push right there. Again, as price continues to move along, you can see price bounce around this point. There's another area of liquidity right here, right? So when price does hit this point, you can take another speculative push within there, right? So price pushes up and you're waiting for it to come back down. So if I just delete this stuff here, you're looking for it to come back down. Price gets really close to it, not quite. And there we go. So price does hit this point right here, and then you take it for a quick speculative push. So I don't know if this is making sense to you, Victor, because like I said earlier, this is something that you pick up along the way. You don't become a master at taking speculative moves unless you actually practice and you actually see what's going on the chart. So I think this may go way over your head, or maybe it won't. It's just up to how you analyze the charts. I can't teach you how to take speculative trades. You have to be able to see what's moving on in the chart and like what direction price is going to. So like if you have a sell bias, then you're looking for price to hit all of these areas of liquidity. If you have a bullish bias, you're looking for price to hit liquidity on the top side. So hopefully that makes some sense to you. If not, I mean, you'll get it eventually. It's just a matter of you practicing and continuing on with your learning process of like how we trade here. Because I know you traded differently when we first met. So yeah, I mean, it's just going to come, it's going to click over time. It's just going to be a matter of continuing your progress. So other than that, let me see if there's anything else here that I'm missing. Yeah, I didn't see any follow from you, Victor, so I'm not sure if that was helpful for you or not, or. All right, other than that, I think that's it. So yeah, Brock said, I'm done now. Yeah, you should probably be done at the moment, Brock. I mean, if you're done with your, oh, you're probably running a different account. That makes sense. Now, all you got to do is you have to open and close a trade, 0.01 for the next couple of days so that you can finish the days and get your funded account. Other than that, let me see if there's anything else here that I'm missing. Talandi said the V3s won't stop coming. Yeah, there was another V3 right here if you guys caught it. It's just a bit risky, but there was another V3 right there. Yeah, it actually pushed a full TP too. 400 pips. All right. Other than that, I think that might be it. Yeah, it's about to be 8 o'clock. So I think that might be it. So it looks like a lot of you guys are done. All right, Brock, we'll see you tomorrow. All right, Maddie, see you tomorrow too. Other than that, yeah, I know you got to go back to class. Sucks. Just grind it out, bro. Or just trading class. Other than that, I think that might be it for today, guys. I don't see any other questions here. Scroll up real quick, see if I'm missing anything. Yeah, no, I think that'll be it. All right, guys. So just a reminder, our group mentoring session is going to be tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific. If you guys have any questions now, feel free to message me on Telegram or email me. See, Swelly sent me. I think you sent it to me over here, right, Swelly? Or, oh, there you go. Yeah, looks fine to me. So these are your settings for the copier. So this is your MFF, right? If this is your MFF, then yeah, these settings are fine. I don't know what your max lot is. If that's your max lot, then yeah, it's fine. I use 100 lots on mine, so I have to change it on mine. But if you're not using 100 lots, then that's fine. But I think other than that, yeah, everything here looks pretty solid. All right, I think that's it. Oh yeah, if you're using MFF on 100 lots, you want to change your max lot to 100 because it's going to cap you at 50 if you don't. So if you change it to 100, then you'll have it'll look exactly like mine, and I think that'll be it. So, all right, guys, I think that's it for the day. If you guys have questions, no problem, Swelly. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. But otherwise, we'll have our mentoring session tomorrow. Sorry, I was looking at the chart. I was trying to see if there's maybe an entry coming up, but I looked back over here and there's nothing here. If I do take an entry, I'll probably look on the 10-minute. Ah, damn. So there could be a V3 coming up later. It's not going to happen right now, but maybe later on in the day, it'll come up in the next couple, maybe hour or so. But yeah, guys, other than that, have a great rest of your morning. And we'll see you guys back here tomorrow for the next live session. Otherwise, we'll catch you guys on the mentoring session after that. But yeah, have a great rest of your day, guys. Hopefully, if you guys have any other profits, just send them to me and I'll add them to the list. I know some of you guys messaged me right now telling me that you haven't sent in your profits. Just remember to post them in any of the groups or send them to me personally, and then I'll add them to the list of profits for the day. That's it. Yeah, because I have all of these profits right here. So this is just from today. Like literally, these are all profits from just this morning. So I probably might have to split this up into 2 posts because we have a lot to post up today. A lot of you guys killed it. Yeah, I think there's like at least 100 profit posts here. So I might be posting this twice. So if you guys don't get yours on the first post, it's fine. It'll